Hey everybody, back with an update on the Gremlin. Really the only thing I've done with it is put the decals and the bare metal foils on it. I got to clear it. I'm going to let the decals cure, make sure they're completely dry, not holding any moisture in them before I clear it. I hate to get through all this and then have there be a little bit of water underneath the clear and screw it all up. But I also did the posters. I got some posters up in the shop. I got one of the guys started painted. I gotta do a lot more to them to make them look right. It takes a lot of work. But figured I'd do a little update. It's been a little while. This is for the front bumper. I haven't glued it on the front bumper yet, but it's just that little air dam that glues on the chrome part. I want to clear it first, so I have that still separate. So that's one thing that's waiting to be cleared. I might clear it tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know how the weather's going to be, but that's get the old garage out of the way. Just in case I didn't show the interior before. I did print a fuel cell on my 3D printer. I got some hoses in there. There's the dash and the steering wheel. And they had a lot of details too. I did some wash. Got the roll bar on there. So that's how I did the wires. For the hoses or lines, I just put them on the other side. And then bend them so that way they don't pull through. Got some super glue on them. Got the tack on the dash. I gotta do some weathering on here. I did I can't remember what I showed you guys in the last video on this last update, but I did some throttle linkage. And did some fuel lines. I didn't get to wire this one. I think I did say something about that last time. The way the headers had to go in after the fact. I'd have never been able to get in there and wire it because the wires actually go in between those pipes. Hasn't been too hard to do any of that. And this thing does not want to focus today. So I did some weathering on that. The pipes that go on this, at least the ones that I'm using, are these. I stripped the chrome on them. They had a lot of flash on them. They had to have a lot of sanding. And them chrome parts, when they need a lot of sanding, just look awful. But these, I'm probably going to drill a hole and put a toothpick or a wire in there just to help hold that together, like so, and then it glues like that. So that way it's visible from the outside. Yes, so it'd be like that. So I gotta paint it. I'm gonna try to drill that out, put some holes in there, just give it some recess, so that way I can paint it black. So enough of that. onto the body. So go ahead and put some decals on there. Yeah, a couple on the hood. Got some bare metal foil on there. And I got some on the sides. I did the side markers. I'm going to clear it and then put the yellow turn marker paint on it. I got lights that go in here, and then I got a grill that don't fit very well that's going in there. So I'll put that in after I chrome it. Put all the sponsor stickers on there. I put this on there hoping to break down the red, you know, give it a nice little fine red pinstripe and everything. So I did that. And them decals of course broke like 20 times it seemed like. Camera does not want to focus today. So in the back I put the little gremlin on there. Hopefully it stays on there. Got that all bare metaled. I left the door handles red. This one will be more like they painted over those. And I gotta paint over that once I'm done. But I was able to do that center line pretty well. I like bare metal still a lot more than that pen. The pen's good for some things, but I don't really like it for windows and the trim. And it don't seem to be the best for that. One thing I did for my shop, well, a lot of you guys know how to do the salt trick. Well, I haven't tested that yet. So I tested on this piece. It was the extra hood, stock hood for the Gremlin. And I wanted it for the garage. I'm going to use, I got some Vallejo rust and smear and stuff I'm going to put on here. I have some added details, but this is just the blue paint on that orangish red. And I put some salt on it. And then I sanded down the Gremlin logo just enough where it looks white. So it's like a hint of chrome still. But I don't think it's too bad. But that was just a test run. I sanded it a little bit, like here, burned through it. I burnt through a little right there, but I can use that rust and smear and make that a darker color. But that was another little prop for the shop. 'Cause I ain't gonna use that hood for nothing else. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.